Hello everyone, welcome back to a special video. So before I'm telling a little bit more about this collaboration, I want to introduce my colors. I have here my white, and the white is the pigment drops from Etter Art. I'm going to show you the bottle. Then as next color I have a brown tone because I need some depth in my pour, and a darker color is always helping. And this is Espresso, it's a resin ink from Octopus Fluids. Then my next color is the Interference Pearl. It's a mica powder from Etter Art. So you see I'm giving them all a final stir that everything is mixed well. So here's the jar as well. Then my next color is the Poppy Red. It's a wonderful and bright red tone, and it really looks like a poppy. And this is a mica powder, rather new from Etter Art. I think she launched it during the year. It's very beautiful. I really like it. And next color is the Campari. It's a resin ink from Etter Art. So I'm just altering Etter Art resin inks and Octopus resin inks. So this is the Campari, wonderful yellowish orange tone, and this is the Aquamarine, and this is also a very beautiful color. Aquamarine is also from Etter Art. So, and this pour, Petra's calling it the Petal Bloom because it's based on the Duet Technique, but Petra made a video where she made a dirty pour, and you just altering your colors, like here the red. In my case, Petra of course used different colors, the Aquamarine and the Campari, and I'm just altering the colors into the cup for the dirty pour. Petra made a video, I think it's her video 114, you find it into my description box as well, where she did this pour already many months ago. If not, I'm not sure if it was already last year. So anyway, Petra had it on mind to make a dirty pour and then do a sort of duet technique, but in a dirty pour, and her results are looking different than the duet technique because she gets these long petals. And that's why she called it the Petal Bloom. Just have a look, and also have a look into her video. I also will link her latest video, which is the collaboration video, into my description box, so you can have a look. So now you saw me altering the colors, and I'm just giving it a little stir with the stick, so that they are blending a little bit. And I'm very curious how these colors are going to work with each other. It's always nice to make a dirty pour. I really love the dirty pour techniques, and I think you've already seen many dirty pour techniques on my channel. So now you see I'm just pouring around the edge. Take my time, going in several laps, and at the moment it just looks more brown than anything else, but you will see it will give another color at the on the other side. So here I have my brown tone, and instead of using black, I thought I just use brown because brown gives color blendings a softer touch. I think when you use black, the colors might intend to get a little bit more dirty, and that's why I'm taking brown. This is a tip I received once from Stephanie Etter, so I'm still very thankful for this. Now I have here my Interference Pearl, and like with many techniques, you just go around, in the middle of your brown or your darker tone, and just pour in thin circles. You see it there. And I love the interference pearl because it always gives your resin piece a very beautiful sheen. So this is what I've done. And now I'm taking my white, and the white is mixed rather opaque. And I'm pouring inside at the side of my interference pearl. I'm pouring in a rather thick stream, as you can see. And then, yeah, I just slow down a little bit and see that my cup is gonna be empty. And then I can just take my clear resin and fill up my mold. By the way, the mold I'm using here is the mold from resincourses.com. It's mold number 001. It's practically where Micah put the dragon flower in, and I love this mold very much. And I've used this already many times, so it's not too good anymore. It's getting much, but you can always sort this out with the top coat, and this is what I'm gonna show you later on anyway. So I was waiting here a little bit, torching, and then I will just do my final push. But I thought I let the resin just move this little bit, and then I just take my clear resin and gonna push out my design. So you see the resin is really working, and you know, if it's getting too boring, just fast forward. But now I'm just filling up my mold. I just wanted to wait just this little bit so that the resin had a little bit time to move a little bit more. So now I'm filling up my mold. As you can see, the mold holds round about 210 grams of resin. Roundabout, this is what I mixed up. And now it's looking quite, let's say, dirty. It's looking more like a dirty green. So I'm hoping that my green is gonna look beautiful on the other side, but you never know. Anyway, I have here this little ornament, and I don't know if you could see it. It's a tree. And I thought it might match my center. So it was actually like an ornament for your necklace. And I just snipped off this little ring where you could put your necklace through. And I just clipped this off. And yeah, then I placed it into my resin piece. I also sprayed some alcohol on there so that there are no air bubbles. Anyway, this is now a little time lapse, very short, where you can see that the resin is doing its magic. And yeah, I'm very happy, and at the end I just give it a little swirl so that the center is rather closed, but you only do this on the surface of the back side. And now you can see a little close-up where you can see that it looks like spider legs. And I find when the resin is working like this, you have a good chance that your center is rather closed. So I will see when I demold, but I'm very curious, and I'm more curious about the color. Anyway, this is the next day. I can demold the next morning, and it's very good cured. It's hard. You can see it's not bendy anymore. And I'm so curious how the backside is gonna look like. And from the pouring side, I was very, very confident. But just let's have a look how the side is gonna look like. And look at this. I really adore this. I really love this, and I'm glad that I have little hints of the red. It's more greenish, but it was normal because of the bluish color and the yellowish color. It gives greenish. It's normal, but I really love it. And see those effects around the tree? I think the tree is the matching ornament for my center. So and now there's the next step coming, and I put some glue underneath my resin piece, and now I can make my top coat, and I use the snowdrop. I love the effect of the snowdrop. This is a shimmer from Laura's Art Corner, and with this I'm doing my top coat. For the top coat I'm using the Mastercast resin because for me it works very well with the Mastercast resin. With the cold weather as it is now, I never have problems that there are any traces on the surface, any traces you don't want to have, so this is why I'm using it. And because my mold got already rather matte, with the top coat you can just, you can make the colors pop again. And yeah, you achieve much more depth into your resin piece. So you see, it's very simple. I just use the heat gun. I'm also using a little bit the torch, and then I let my top coat cure. And then again, 24 hours later, because I just let it rest for that long, I can just take care that I get rid of the glue behind. And I'm going to show you how I'm doing this, and you always need to find a start, but once you really have it, it's easy to peel it off. And I think with the glue, it's much better than using latex. I find this, I have latex as well, liquid latex, but with the glue, it's much easier, and yeah, I just like it. I prefer this from the latex, and you can see it's easy to peel everything off. And then once this is done, I can show you the final result. So I wonder what you think about this pour, because I really love this. I really love pouring these techniques as well. And please also have a look at Petras' video, because she was the one who did this kind of pour, I think one of the first ones in a dirty pour. And yeah, just have a look for her video. And now you can see the depths, and now I'm going to show you the final result with my Christmas tree in the background. But you can really see the depths and the shine of the top coat. It's well worth it doing. So anyway, with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching, guys, and please take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.